that shirt? Wait, don't take your shirt off. What does that shirt say?
Don't. Oh, I think you're gonna.
No, what does that shirt say?
Faith over fear.
Oh, tell me why I've been wanting to get one of those.
Let's get it. Eight miles. It's beautiful, man. Oh wow. Okay. I think I'm slowing traffic down. Nah. They good. Sick. Wow, this takes me back. Shy away. This is a great song.
He starts asking him questions. He asks him 36 questions that escalate in terms.
It's horribly manipulative.
Yeah.
Did you get it past the
One couple got married.
Wow.
Not that day.
Get the fuck out of
right,
here.
yeah.
But
That's crazy.
one actually after college got married. Yeah.
Oh shit. We are out of here. Okay.
Three on the screen, and I'll put.
Yeah, this is insane. This is wild. It's beautiful out here, man. It really is. Oh, 5 miles in, and yeah, doing pretty well. I feel pretty good. Joints are starting to get there in terms of my quads, hamstrings, and a little bit of my calves. But aside from that, it's a beautiful day.
Right? We're in my third place. Right here.
We are in here. I woke up from a 45-minute nap, and my immediate thought was, nah. something that just keeps reappearing over and over and over constantly again is like the Lost Drive arc. Um, Look, I'm not saying that like I've gotten past it because I definitely haven't. It's not even close to refurbishing or over. But I think once you have no more options left to distract you and you have nothing else to do but the thing, and everything else kind of disgusts you in a way that you're wasting time, you're wasting your potential and your talent on other things that aren't meant to dictate or have your time, control, and attention. The moment you decide to like get past that barrier where you need validation from outside or external circumstances, events, or people, and you finally decide to start giving yourself the internal validation by doing the things that you said you would do, writing the things that you said you would write, reading the things that you said you would read, partaking in the acts, being the kind of person that you want to be, not holding back on the things that you want to say. Like, once you start providing yourself that evidence and that internal validation of being what you said you would be, that's where that like spark slowly turns itself back on. And it's kind of weird just being aware of it again because it reminds me of how I was when I was like 21, 22 years old, where like that fire was always there. But then after a very long time, probably like it took me 18 months to build my business, and it probably took me like 14 or 15 months to kind of get it back, you know? I don't want to put it out there saying that, oh, I'm so back, because I think I'm slowly building my way up to it, and I don't want to overexert my utilities, my reinforcements, or my resources, my energy on something that is not yet there. But I still want to build up to it by following up with the things that I said I would do. And yeah, there's no outside event, there's no strain of psilocybin, there's no words of affirmation or words of confidence or words of motivation that somebody else can give you. There's no sentence in a book that can do it for you. There's no person that can load up the weight of all of your problems, internal insights, and turn it into action or fuel action for you. It's only you that can do it for yourself. And the moment you finally let open the key or let open the gate and finally start taking the steps onto that path, fuck, it is, feels good. Feels good. All right. I want to be an advocate for being proud of myself for coming to this run, even though it was tough. It was tough, dude. It was fucking tough. Right around like mile 2, I was like really like done. I hit that barrier, and fortunately, I was able to get myself out. But I just want to say, like, I don't know. I just want to be an advocate, hopefully, because I am very hard on myself. Very hard on myself. But like today, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of how I showed up. I'm proud of how I prepared. I'm proud of how I finished. I'm proud of how I was uplifting under other individuals. I'm so proud of how I was telling people they're doing well and like uplifting everyone and trying to motivate everyone, trying to be that like solid rock that I know myself to be. So I'm very proud of myself, and I think validation is far more important coming from its natural, most potent source, which is you. If you give yourself the validation and the credit that you did a good job, you don't need it from anybody else. And for today, I'm going to say, good fucking job, George. I don't get to... It's like no words of good job from anybody else ever hits the same than from myself. So give yourself that grace, that compassion for yourself, that sometimes you do a good job. And it shows by the evidence of not only the people, but the results that come from it. So, yeah, good fucking job, George. Good work. These blueberries are not that great.
No.
No.
With our guy,
Tim?
um,
Mitti?
Mr. Robot.
Oh, Rami Malek?
You know, 9 horror. Chick Force.
Well, we have our concoction of oatmeal, which is going to serve as our carb load meal. I have a 10K tomorrow, which is actually kind of excited to say. Really excited to run recently. Planning a back and bicep workout tomorrow too, so that should be good. Probably gonna go to like EOS or something. Yeah. Oh, I'm actually really excited for tomorrow. Not just for the run should be fun, but like the workout. Probably gonna go take a walk somewhere. I'm gonna take you with me. I always have this like fidelity with what I physically create and what I think of. And there's this very intimate relationship that I have with my mental thoughts, as in the ideas that I possess and how good they can be, because they evoke like a lot of emotions outside of me. They'll evoke like empathy or tragedy or suffering or misery or joy and happiness, and like just a sharp imaginative mind that evokes a lot of emotions to me physically. And if it's not up to par with what I think and what I felt, the piece, I will not post it. But just getting over that, right? Like just that fidelity with the physical to the mental. And today I created a piece that it's not perfect, but at the end of the day, all of this is just a means to like dust off the hay off of your dime piece. Because eventually, if you just keep dusting it enough, you're gonna find a piece. You're gonna find a leg, you're gonna find a touch of hair, you're gonna find an arm, you know? All this is just like kind of creating or unfolding a statue, you know? And it just reveals itself over time, just like a puzzle. But you have to be diligent in seeking out different puzzle pieces to complete the picture, rather than thinking that the one puzzle piece you're putting together is going to solve the puzzle. Yeah. But then again, like this whole thing, like us as individual human beings, we feel differently. I think we are different people every single day. Every day we're different. Every day, because we're not caught within the same emotional cycle that we are yesterday or today or tomorrow. Like, I had a lot of feelings of, I guess, insufficiency comes up early in the morning. Or no, not this morning. Tuesday or Wednesday? Just a lot of feelings of insufficiency that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't capable or competent or confident enough in my ability. And that can hold you, that can tangle you. And there's this sense where you have to wrestle with the thought in order to get yourself back to baseline, where you have to fight with it in order to just get yourself back to normal. But I bring that up because, well, I had those feelings of insufficiency on Tuesday and Wednesday, but then a day like today, Friday, I am stuck with evidence that I am who I say I am, and I feel this high self-esteem and this pride for myself because I did what was on my mind and I did what I said I was going to do. Like earlier this week, I told my manager, I'm going to make a oatmeal for my pre-workout carb load meal before the 10K. And here I am eating it. I told myself that I was going to write today, and I did for an hour and a half. You know, I didn't want to finish a piece of a chapter that I was writing, and in my head I was like, fucking finish it. And I finished it, and I felt so much better about myself. It's just interesting how different we are because we're captivated by different emotions each and every single day. So even though I have this clarity, this peace of mind, and this clarity of the path on where I should be going and how I should be diligently moving forward towards the path, eventually it's going to get misty. Eventually it's going to get hazy. Eventually I'm going to step into a puddle. Eventually I'm going to fall down or trip or start peering to the left or start peering to the right. It's all eventually part of this whole ordeal that it is, I don't know, trying to grow or trying to become something or trying to make a dent in the world or try to be a better individual. This is just the path that we go on. But in the moment of having clarity is peaceful because just for today, you're not a piece of shit. Just for today, you are, I don't know, a winner in your own sense. Just for today, you are not a bitch, you know? And I think that's just fucking awesome. Yeah. So, wherever you are in this journey, wherever you are in this path, whether you're just starting, whether you're in the middle of it, whether you can't see past the next step, just know that even an ounce forward is way better than just standing in the same place waiting for it to change. But I am with you. We are here together, enjoying our oatmeal. Just brings me a lot of peace. Feels better being at peace with myself than being at peace with everyone else and loudly screaming at myself, knowing what I should do, but I'm not doing. Much rather the former rather than the latter. Because you can't expect anyone to validate you aside from you. And the more you're seeking outwardly pleasure from others, good words, good compliments, good things, the more you, what's the word I'm looking for? The more you depend on it. And yeah, the more you depend on outside sources rather than probably the most important source, which is you. Like, you have to depend on you. You have to be responsible for you. And if you're seeking validation, something that can be earned from yourself, from others, then you become dependent on others' actions and what they provide for you rather than your own responsibility, your own direction. And in a way, you unqualify yourself to be able to bring out of you a person that you're proud of, prideful of, happy for. But if you're so focused on the control, if you're so focused on things that are outside of your control, which is somebody else's behavior towards you, then it's only going to limit you of your true happiness, because the only way for us to have a superiorly happy life is to simply focus on things that are in our control. And you must understand that individuals are people you cannot control. The way they behave towards you is not a definition of who you are to them, but a definition as to who they are as an individual, how they were raised. The way you get treated is not about you. It's a dialogue line, a character arc moment, and a definition for how they were raised, how they were brought up, what they think about themselves, and who they think they are. So do what you want with that information, but stop focusing on things that are outside of your control. And start controlling yourself and how you react and how you act and how you base yourself and define yourself in this world. Because you'll be so much happier when you do. All right. I'll see you.